We live, family. What's good? Let me wait for everybody to get in here real quick. Let me turn everything on. Y'all know how we do. Shout out to Ames Well. Tania, I see y'all. Let me get this going so we can get it in. We got a lot we're gonna cover today. Salute. Turn this on. Yeah, man, I got that buzz. Okay, good. Shout out to everybody that's in there in the Discord. Are we ready? Salute, family. Yeah, y'all know how we do. Check it out, though. We got shout out to Reality, man. He put some stuff in the chat. Call dog, what's good, family? Building, boy. Call dog holding it down. So check it. This is some Tanika, what's good, Tanika? Y'all know how we do. Water Gang is in the building tonight. Nika here. Water Gang here. Salute. First class. Wipe your feet. Salute, family. We in the building, the Water Gang. First class, man. Check it. We gonna get. Y'all see the title though? It was like, why everybody talking about Freedmen, FBA? Swain, what's good, family? Yeah, man. Y'all getting in there. Figured this was a good time. Y'all know we normally go at 10, but we in here. Why does everyone keep talking about Freedmen FBA? We wanted to go over that. You know, it's a couple of topics I got. Reality sent me one. I'm finna start pulling it up, but check this out, family. Y'all see how we're gonna get into Mr. Tenderism too, though. He had a little cookout, but I was sent. I'm gonna pull this up. I was sent what Joy Reid said. I'm finna pull that up for y'all right now. Shout out to Reality. He pulled this up. And then I'm gonna get into some fresh always. What's good, family? Staying fresh. Salute to you. Check this out.
And I think there's a sense that African people sold us away and forgot about us. If Black people were selling other Black people, why did you need a fort? If this was a transaction that was mutual and the kings of Africa were just selling off Black, well, then why did you need to build giant forts? You build giant forts because you were having wars with those kings who you were stealing their people. You wouldn't need a fort if you were selling and buying.
A few moments later.
Well, how do you think they stole us? I mean, their method was to say, hey, tribe number one, sell me somebody from tribe number two, or give me your prisoners of war from that tribe. They're not, remember, these people didn't think of themselves as all Black. You're this tribe, I'm that tribe. If I have prisoners of war from the other tribe, okay, I'm going to go ahead and let them go to you. And then they got greedy and said, it's not enough for me to give you your prisoners of war. I'm going to go back and just take people, right? But it did start out as, I'll take my prisoners of war. They didn't think it was going to be endemic slavery forever. And then once they got greedy and were like, come and taking people, then there were the fights. But even in the Caribbean, okay.
So that just adds a layer of context to your earlier statement.
If Black people were selling other Black people, why did you need a fort? If this was a transaction that was mutual and the kings of Africa were just selling off Black, well, then why did you need to build giant forts? You build giant forts because you were having wars with those kings who you were stealing their people. You wouldn't need a fort if you were selling and buying.
That we were talking about y'all sold us, and that's not really true like that, and y'all be bringing that up. Okay, so you admit, yeah, y'all were selling folk. And that's what we've been trying to say the whole time. Yeah, you just admitted that. Y'all were selling people.
And I think there's a
Yo, shout out to them for pulling that one off, man. Look like I'm froze, y'all. Can they just go back to their countries? Girl caught slipping in the interview. Dang, we choppy. Yeah, I seen it a little. Hope I ain't gotta close this. But let me know if it's chopping with y'all. Let me know if it's chopping, man. I hope they ain't starting that tonight. They ain't starting that tonight. Yeah, but check out it's
I here for tenderism.
It's tenderism. Mr. Tenderism might need to be pulling out concert. Check it out.
That is line is crazy, bro. Them folks ain't come to play by tenderism. Shit.
The Steve's barbecue, where the barbecue don't only smell good and tastes good too. This is Ali, CEO of King Water, and we are doing raffles over here. Oh,
man, they got the music in there. Hold on. Let's go. YouTube be playing with me by that. Let me open up to see what y'all in there saying in the chat.
Mr. Tenderism is less than 10 minutes out. Once again, Mr. Tenderism is less than 10 minutes out.
Man, Tenderism became a household name. Salute to the Water Gang, straight black. FBA all day. Yeah, man, I hope it ain't chopping for y'all. Salute, Sergeant King. Appreciate y'all. That's bad, too. I may have to close this one down. You can hear me, though, but it's crazy. That's bad business. May have to get out of this one, but let's see. I want to bring up.
You don't want me to die, don't you? You don't want me to die, don't you? Shit, hold on, motherfuckers. You know I'm an old bitch. Takes a long time for me to get up these stairs because I'm old, bitch. Shit. Shout out to my Latinos in the building. This is my Latinos.
Good evening, Queen.
But remember, you couldn't be living comfortably in this country. These African Americans didn't fight for us, motherfuckers. Shout out to my Salvadorian.
Now, she said African Americans, and y'all know how we feel about African Americans. Let me run it back.
In this country, these African Americans didn't fight for us, motherfuckers. Shout out to my Salvadorians, my Ecuadorians, my Colombians, Peruvians, who else I missed it? Guatemalans, Costa Ricans, we got some Puerto Ricans in this motherfucker. How about some of my people?
So, it's just a big wave of people. It's a big wave of people. They keep talking about the name, and they make sure they keep saying African American. She knew what she was saying. Right. They understand. They hearing about FBA. They knowing what's going on. You know, she knows she know about FBA. They trying to act like they don't know about what's going on with the lineage. But yeah, all on purpose. Yeah, it was a low-key shot though. She know, this is everybody talking about the Freedmen Foundation. Why wouldn't you address that? You know what I'm saying? That's letting us know what side she on. She can't say it. She can't say it, fam. She just can't. It's not in her contract. All right, I'm gonna start giving her that play, family. But yeah, that's what I had, and then I had the viral way coming out, but it's really we putting a depth to the term. Jersey City, B1, salute, family. They are on the side of the opportunists. For real. Coast to coast, shout out to Oakland, man. And my video was a little choppy, so still 90% FBA. Right, but they not noticing everybody else is saying something about it and talking about it. You would think that it would be on point to mention the foundation. Man, Mr. Tendenism is on tour right now, man. He's doing his thing. Yeah. Africans are not Africans. Deal with it. Second line African American dancing. Yeah, man. But it's definitely how to put together a caucus of your own and what it would take. We need to get people who are willing to be able to play their part. I messaged you too, Queen. I hope you got it on Discord. Oh, you did? Okay. I got you. Yep. Queen in the building. The trumpet performing at the Essence Fest with the Africans and can't say FBA. Can't say FBA at all, man. Got you. Yes, put that in there. We definitely gonna work on that, Queen. Good look. Good look. Good look. But yeah, family, y'all know we got the meeting tomorrow. I'm gonna open up the chat in a little bit. Let me see about this. I wanted to show that. Sinners just won the Oscars. I want to show a little bit of that. They gonna really holler. I don't want them to. I ain't gonna show no videos, but I'm gonna show that. They ain't gonna let your boy. I want to know what y'all think about this, though. This is touchy subject, but boy just won the Oscars. Let me show you. So Ryan Coogler becomes the second black filmmaker to ever best original screenplay. Payroll. Salute, Payroll. That's good. The Water Gang in the building tonight. Salute, B-Man. We just need to get counts jam packed. Go from here. Okay, Ryan, the Oakland native, man. Shout out to Oakland, man. Shout out to Call Dog, man, and that one brother always representing Oakland all the time in the chat. It's another brother. We got a lot of Oaklands, man, in the building. So shout out to Oakland, man. Oakland holding me down. The West Coast, for real. West Coast is holding me down right now. Once we get over 1 million voting for the couch, we can move forward. Make it happen. Salute, Fresh. Yeah. Salute, man. Ryan C, Town Business. For real. Town Business. So it won the Oscar. I can't play it, but I don't know how they do. Ryan got sent as Black Panther. He's a living legend already. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I agree. You could do some undercover. You could do some things. Let me get it off that screen before they try to play with your boy. But they're giving the Oscars to us. Water God and Ma Pinky, what's good? Say it again. Pinky. What about the best performance? Cinegraphic. Who had the best performance? Ryan acknowledged FBA. And also Ryan acknowledged the FBA. Dope. Sinners won the best original screenplay. Shout out to Coogler with the braid game. Symbolism. Salute. Michael B. Jordan won. Okay. Hey, I'm about to open up the chat, man, so y'all can. Water God, not to get off topic. Celebrating Brother Ryan Wynn. Viral podcast was talking all this pro DBA stuff. Celebrating Brother Ryan Wynn. What viral podcast was talking all this pro FBA stuff? I don't know who you talk. Which one you talking about? Sinners is multi-layered heat. Salute, yep, salute. I said them trolls. Best original score. Yeah. It's FBA Center. Yeah, that braid design. I gotta send that to shout out to Kiki. Yeah, they won their awards. You know, Freedmen FBA did their thing. So yeah, we always in discussion. So salute, man. Y'all on the same page. That's what we like to. That's what we like to see. But it is what it is. But yeah, shout out to them, man, for doing their thing. I wanted to get what somebody said. A podcast was saying something about us. Let me see if we definitely gonna have a lot of people talking about it. This is what everybody talking about the Oscars right now. The braid design was crazy. So this is what everybody talking about. The culture is just lit right now. I guess you could say that. Autumn Aquapa. Where's she from, y'all? Where her people from? Does anybody know where's this lady people from? Shalom, y'all. Y'all rule. What's good, family? And a rice field. Yeah, it was Rado, but I'm saying I know she looks mixed race. Her last name is Aquapa. Aquapa? FBA combo was good, family. Salute, man. Y'all know how we do, man. My thing was freezing up earlier, so I just pulled it down, man. Yeah. That chick was blazing. She a blazing. Okay. She a blazing. Let me look her up. Her mother Filipino, daddy FBA from Jersey. Okay. Got you. Well, she should have got her daddy last name. Why is her name Arkopa? Hey, Pinky certified salute. Okay. Okay. Overlay Cali mix. Yeah. I mean, seeing a lot of last names. You know, we always look at the last name. Be like, yo. Shout out to them, man. See what y'all saying in the chat. She from Cali, y'all. Okay, I just found Michael B. Jordan. P-Man said, I don't believe that. He said, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Salute, man. Okay, Queen getting it straight. Nah, they say Michael B. Jordan is certified. Y'all put that on him. He wouldn't have had no last name like that. See, the last name tells a lot. Last name tells a lot. Let's see what y'all talking about. What happened? I just unsubscribed that Black Authority. He has an agenda that doesn't favor FBAs. I just exposed him on some things and he didn't like that. As long as you agree with the truth that he says. Black Authority. Yeah, they co-signing that Michael he have, but they say he's fully FBA. I don't know about Black Authority, family. So I gotta send that to my salute. You're trying to shout out to the FBA showing out now. Yeah, showing out. FBA convoys very much not have FBA. B1 Business, what's good, family? Captain Private, bro. KG, what's good? Man, we got the whole water game, man. My screen was kind of like sticking, man. Let me see if I can try it again and see if I can come on, y'all. Yeah, it's still paused. But salute, family. See both my mom and pops from Alabama. Though Michael B. Jordan's father's lineage is not from recent immigrants. His pattern family has deep roots in the American South. Salute, family. Y'all in here tonight, man. Yeah, I don't know why this turned into a lineage check, but well, you know how it be. Yeah, this is what everybody talking about. They saying that our lineage, it's kind of putting us on the forefront, putting the lineage out there. Man, I want to get the facts on this. Now y'all got me wanting to hear the facts about this. Salute, V. FBA Doldis, descendants of the United States slave. What's up with all that, man? Let's make this very clear. MGG is still ours culture, especially. I mean, yeah, because they be, because Nipsey, look at like Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle was FBA. He was born in this culture. His mama was FBA. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan and them, man. I'm a Jordan and was always told we had Indian in our family. I don't know any immigrants or whites with that last name. Big facts. For real. Play what clip? FBA combo? Put it in the chat. The always still. Yeah, man. Black Authority has a problem if anyone questions his knowledge on politics and history. When it's called out, he deflects. Salute, Maxwell. Salute, family. Maxwell in the building. Put a black Mexican can claim FBA. Yeah, indigenous to the Americas. I guess what he trying to say. Mexico was once our piece of land, but okay. He said Maxwell B. Jordan father is from Shreveport. There, what's good, family? I'm gonna open up the chats for y'all in a minute so y'all can, pinky. We will never know anyone really is from this point on. I know this past few years about parent backgrounds are not on internet and includes newspaper articles. Somebody probably finessed them with the DNA results. I showed y'all the video. Remember I showed y'all the video of how they had celebrities saying where they was from? Man, y'all gotta respect the chat. What they said. Plus Henry Louis Gates. Yeah, man. Y'all be trying to take out. I'll be trying to take people. They be trying to take people lineage away. No, I ain't saying he was trying to take his lineage away, because half, even if he was half, it really don't matter if he was half or not. For real. Yeah. Yeah, I seen a video of Muhammad Ali in Ireland to see his family. I don't know about all that, fam. Muhammad Ali in Ireland? I would play a little bit, but I ain't trying to get the thing snatched, man. I can't do it. So, hold on, man. Let me see who in. Yeah. Well, yes, Muhammad Ali visited Ireland to connect with his ancestral roots. His most significant visit for the purpose. Cassius Clay from his people from Ireland. They had to move out there from America. So I'm gonna have to pull that up. You pull that up, family. Pan-mutant nationalism, bro. Nah, bro. You was up here last time on that crazy. We ain't letting you on, family. What you trying to say, bro? Talk in the chat, fam, for you gotta get. You was talking crazy the last time. You ain't said nothing in the chat. In order to be FBA, you got a lineage on both sides. Man, mulattoism, bro. Talk in the chat real quick first, man. What you before I put you on right there. Yeah, pan-mulattoism. Nobody checking for African relatives. He trying to get on, but it's like you gotta get checked through the chat, fam. Appreciate that, Alicia Stover. Appreciate you, family. That's love. That's love. Yeah, man. You gotta say something through the chat. Pan. Look like you trying to, it's Pan-Africanism, some kind of. Yeah, for real though. Salute, Ainswell. Yeah, you right. He could have, yeah, he ain't going to chat, but he want to get out of no man, we ain't letting you up, bro. You got to say something in the chat before I let you up. I mean, y'all want to hear what he got to say? Call it, dog. Call it. We got a good vibe right now. We at the cookout. Yeah, you say dope. Bye. He ain't coming on, man. Yeah, man. We ain't trying to have that right now. We ain't trying to debate no Pan-Europeanness right now, man. Salute, V. I appreciate you. I'm finna boot this guy. Go ahead and get up out of here, man. Okay, FBA Convo. Okay, FBA Convo, we're going to let you on. We don't need to hear from time wasting tethers. Salute. FBA Convo, what's good, family?
What it do, Water G? What it do? Can you hear me? Everything good?
Yeah, everything good, man.
Oh man, I know Pan Mulatto. You good to be skeptical with him, dog. My man ain't doing nothing but trying to time waste tether you today, Def man. That's all he gonna do.
Yeah, we ain't got time for that, man. We ain't got time for that.
He got a bunch of tether babble. He gonna talk in circles and just waste a bunch of time. Don't worry about that.
For
I
real.
came up here because I want to go ahead and settle this Michael B. Jordan situation, y'all. Listen, I'm sorry, y'all. It is what it is. My man is half Ghanaian, dog. He said it right
But
there in that.
his daddy from Shreveport.
No, fam. He said it from his mouth. All you gotta do is find that acceptance speech he just made.
He may not know what he talking. Oh,
he just made an acceptance speech. He said, "My daddy flew in from Ghana." That's what he said out of his mouth
Wouldn't have had no
at the
last
Oscar
name
stage.
like Jordan,
I don't
though,
know.
bro.
He said it. It is what it is. He said that. Find that acceptance speech he just made, and then I'm gonna go ahead and rest my case.
Got you. They paid for that. I'm finna investigate that. They paid for that. No, that can't be possible.
It's okay if you have. It's okay. So what? I mean, it is what it is.
Not with that last name. He ain't get that last name from Ghana.
Oh no, you know how it is. He probably took his mama's last name. I don't know where he got that Jordan from, but look, I'm gonna tell you like this. From his lips, he said that my father just flew in from Ghana. It's in the acceptance speech. Just play it for me so I can look good out here. I love y'all, man. Y'all know what's up. FBA all day, y'all. I love y'all, family.
Play that. Yeah, man. I'm finna play that acceptance speech.
Play that clip for me, man. I'm sorry, family. Whoever this offends, I'm sorry, y'all. It is what it is. We still got love for each other. FBA is a lineage. You know, you can be half FBA. It's okay. It's just that I ain't have both my parents were from Alabama, so I'm full FBA on both sides. But it's okay though, you know. All right. All right, y'all. I'm out. Catch y'all on the next one.
Pull that up. We finna pull that up.
God is good. God is good. And yeah, mama, what's up? Y'all know how I feel about my mother and my father's here. Your pops, where you at? My dad came in from Ghana. He flew in from Ghana to be here. My brother, my sister's here. My family. I want to thank Warner Brothers. I want to thank Mike and Pam for believing.
Man, it's a lot of Americans went out there in Ghana, man. He ain't from He ain't from there with no last name like Jordan. His father lives in Ghana. Man, reality father live in Ghana. We got somebody on the father live in Ghana in FBA. It's a lot of FBAs in Ghana. Yeah, man. I got plenty of people I know that flew to Ghana. Boy, dude, damn, you shouldn't have let me play that FBA convo, bro. You shouldn't have let me play that, bro. Shout out to Reality, man. Reality got his dad is in Ghana right now, and he from here. He from America. It's a lot of people. I'm gonna let him play though too. I had to stop it, but that's what the man said. He said they flew in. He ain't say they from there. Foundation of Black Americans only. So yeah, that was yeah, man. You dropped it, man. You shouldn't have let me play it. You should have just let that ride, man.
This dream, this vision of Ryan Coogler, and betting on a culture and betting on original ideas and original artistry. And you're an amazing, amazing person. I'm so honored to call you a collaborator and a friend. And you gave me the opportunity and space for me to be seen. And I love you too, bro. Love you to death. I would like to thank my incredible cast. Wumi, thank you so much for giving Smoke opportunity to be him. Haley at home, she's getting ready to have a baby right now. Thank you so much for being the other half of Stack. Miles, Delroy, Jamie, everybody, Lily, Omar, the entire cast. I thank you guys for supporting me through this. My team, Phil Sun, Greg Slewitt, Lindsey Gallen, man, y'all. I stand here because of the people that came before me. Sidney Poitier, Denzel Washington, Halle Berry, Jamie Foxx, Forrest Whitaker, Will Smith, and to be amongst those giants, amongst those greats, amongst my ancestors, amongst my guys. Thank you, everybody in this room and everybody at home for supporting me over my career. I feel it. I know you guys want me to do well, and I want to do that because you guys bet on me. So thank you for keep betting on me. And I'm gonna keep stepping up, and I'm gonna keep being the best version of myself I could be. So I just want to say thank you for everybody in this room that had something to do with my success. I love you guys, and everybody at home who supported Sinners, who went to go see the movie once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times. Thank you, because you guys made this movie what it is. I love you. I love you.
Okay. They flew in from China. Yeah, they FBA energy. Yeah, you heard what he said. He said he feel that we want him to do well, man. Michael B. Jordan's father is Michael A. Jordan. He was born in San Ana, California. Okay. I Flash 24 getting it straight. So if his dad wasn't born in, they saying the man, no, nigga, you were vibing with Michael B. Jordan? Well, let's find out. What Nika had going on, man? Nika, you shut up. You shut up for that one. Then he go ask the question. FBA vibing. That's what's up. don't rock with entertainers. You don't rock with entertainers. It's just FBA, you know. You don't rock with entertainers. You don't rock with entertainers and politicians, huh? No entertainers, no politicians. Okay. Got something for you. Shut up there. It's out the pink book. But we're gonna get into you decide, Marcus. Yeah, Michael Jordan. Michael B. Jordan was at a video shoot for the white boy where the party at. Oh, back in the day. All right, man. Shout out. We all the leader in FBA. We free thinker. Man, you was thinking of love too freely now. Just because they said that man flew from Ghana. That was a stretch. That was a stretch, man. That was a stretch. If he would have said my family originally from Ghana, he just said they flew in. So that's a fail, bro. That ain't, they gotta say that. That's why I say with a last name like Jordan, it's impossible. It's impossible. Look at Nipsey Hussle last name. He got an African last name. Man got an African last name. Pinky, you shut up, man. I'm on that Jack here tonight. Yeah, man. You a little lit tonight, man. You a little tipsy tonight on now. Yeah, certified, man. You making them people. Dang, you turning it. You trying to turn. Yeah, FBA. Yeah, Nip was definitely FBA culturally everything. Yes, we have a documented testimony. What you mean a documented? Oh, nah, he ain't practicing tether. Nah, right? It ain't nothing. Come on with the lie with the drunk, bro. Yeah, I'm finna get into what's the name, y'all? Check out check out this, man. Politician, man. Trying to switch my internet. Look like I'm freezing up a little bit. I don't know what they doing. My bad, y'all. It's okay. Go ahead. Let me pull this up. Got booted out for a little minute. I bought the red black. I'm finna go on with the show. I know Nip's family and his mother is from LA. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't got nothing against it. Yeah, it ain't even no thing. I don't want people to get that idea too, though. We ain't got nothing against no Africans, bro. So look, we gonna put that out there. I don't want nobody to think we ain't on that. We are not on that. All right, we finna get on to this, Tiffany.
Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard is attempting to restart her political career, but not here in Illinois. According to the Sun-Times, she's running for a seat on the Fulton County Board of Commissioners in the Georgia primary election. Henyard lost a re-election campaign for Dalton Mayor last year after facing an investigation into her conduct in office. Henyard earned just 12% of the vote.
Tiffany Tahoe is back. This woman clearly lost her mind and can't read the room to save her life. First, got to shout out our brother Creed. Creed, you're the sponsor of this video because y'all been asking for me to dig this lady up, and I really don't like digging through dirt, especially looking for bones. Tiffany Henyard, the woman I named the City Girl Mayor, aka Tiffany Teflon Tahoe, or Tiffany Tahoe, whatever name I gave her, you remember her as. She was the mayor of Dalton, Illinois, in Cook County, and the supervisor of Thornton Township, Illinois, destroying both of these local governments. In Dalton alone, going from millions of surplus to millions in debt, causing a whole bunch of drama while doing it. Straight up running the town like a reality show. Before I popularized this story, no one was talking about Tiffany outside of Cook County. She was running around being the biggest bully in town, destroying employees and residents. But once I broke this story on YouTube and laid out my case, explaining who this woman was, what this woman was doing, and how problematic she was, everybody started talking about Tiffany Tahoe, and the City Girl Mayor was everywhere. Her horrible, nasty, narcissistic behavior was on full display. She ruined men. She ruined women and children in Dalton, and she was exposed for the world to see. A couple of years later, Tiffany was voted out of office. She lost both of her positions at the same time. Also, there's still an active federal investigation on this woman. Her co-defendants already took pleas, and they're cooperating with the feds. But Tiffany is still running around, thumbing her nose at everybody, trying to find a way to get back in office and get some money. So what is she doing now? Well, Tiffany Tahoe fled Illinois. Now she's in Georgia, running for county commissioner in Atlanta, Fulton County. Take a look.
A controversial politician from up north has relocated to Metro Atlanta and now wants to serve on the Fulton County Commission. She's been considered a viral sensation, and Fox 5's Kevin Stewart is taking a look into this. Kevin joins us now live from Union City with a look at the candidate, Tiffany Henyard. Kevin?
Yeah, Tom, by anybody's standard, Henyard would be considered an interesting candidate. Even though she's not from here, she's had enough controversy over the recent years that you may be familiar with her already.
This is Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard, the people's mayor.
This is the lone GOP candidate for South Fulton County on the Fulton County Commission. That's District 5.
I just wanted to make a video, show you guys what I'm up to.
Down to earth, full of energy, and full of drama. Last year, Dalton, Illinois voters, a Chicago suburb,
but baby, they on to you,
voted Henyard out after several years of controversy focused on behavior and spending of taxpayer dollars, including a 2024 FBI corruption probe.
The BMWs, the Range Rovers, you guys are following fiction, a made-up story.
The probe has resulted in no charges.
No charges yet. Please believe the investigation is still active on this lady, and not only are they looking at everything she did in Illinois, now they're following her movement in Georgia, including that married man she was with. And speaking of Kamal Woods, did Tiffany Tahoe's boyfriend get that divorce yet from his wife?
I am aware that there was an investigation.
Emory University political scientist Andra Gillespie points out that Henyard lost her seat in February of last year and quickly registered to vote here in Georgia.
She registered to vote here in Georgia on February 27th, would give her the qualifications in order to meet the letter of the law in terms of what the standard is.
So far, the Fulton County GOP isn't talking about Henyard's candidacy. Fulton County Commission District 5, which is the southern part of the county, is overwhelmingly Democratic. So as a Republican, Gillespie says Henyard has an uphill battle. But more than that, she says newcomer status, her connection, is a bigger issue that a Democrat will exploit.
And that's another thing. When did Tiffany Tahoe turn Republican? She was a Democrat all these years. I mean, she's been running around yelling fake news, copying off Trump, and said she was going to win her last elections, just like Trump beat Kamala in 2024.
So yes, Trump did win, and congratulations again. This is me saying it publicly to our new president of the United States. Just like Trump, I'm going to come in on a landslide on both seats. Know that. Remember this moment. When I landslide, they come in for the victory like I always do.
Yeah, she was running around talking about she was going to win like Trump. But no, I didn't get the memo that she went full MAGA all of a sudden. I guess she said by any means necessary.
I am known in the community, and this person is a newcomer yet who hasn't earned the trust to be able to, run credibly for this office.
All right, now a judge recently ruled that Henyard has to pay $10,000 in unpaid rent back in Illinois. We did try to reach out to the candidate, but so far have not heard back. We're live in Union City, Fulton County. Kevin Stewart, Fox 5 News.
All right, Kevin, thanks so much. And I think that explains it all. Tiffany Tahoe is broke. She's not in a position anymore to finesse all that money out of taxpayers in Dalton and Thornton. So she found another local government to scam and hustle. At the same time, she's in debt and trying to get her bills paid. Recently, she was ordered to pay $10,000 to her old landlord in Illinois because she's so conniving. She was finessing all that money, but refused to pay this woman her rent. And then when anybody tried to hold her accountable, she said everybody should leave her alone because she's a black woman.
Whatever, I do what I want.
So yeah, she thought she couldn't be held accountable because she was a black woman, but she didn't care about the black women she harassed and destroyed in Dalton. Dozens of them. She sabotaged their businesses, got them fired, was a Tasmanian devil to all those black women, including the black woman who owned the property that she and her married boyfriend laid up at. They finessed all that money, but couldn't figure out how to get the rent check to this woman for living in her property. For those who don't remember the story, let me remind you, take a look.
Y'all know this is a smear campaign, right? Smear campaign. That's what they do to people that they cannot control, that they cannot get out the way.
In battle, Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard, in a rambling Facebook video nearly 90 minutes long, she posted that as she's facing more trouble.
She and her boyfriend are being evicted from the house they rent in Dalton. Together, the couple makes more than $300,000, according to public payroll records. But their landlord says they're not paying the rent. She talked with Dane Placco.
Initially, I didn't want to go on camera, but right now I feel like I'm at wit's end. I have nowhere else to turn.
Janetta Hull says she considered Tiffany Henyard a friend and even did campaign work for the Dalton mayor and Thornton Township supervisor. But things changed in 2021 when she was about to rent out this 3-bedroom, 2-bath home she owns in Dalton to a family and got a late-night call from the mayor.
And she's like, hey, this is Mayor Henyard. And I'm like, hi. And then she's like, I heard that you were renting your house. And I said, yeah. And I said, I have somebody that's moving in soon. And she says, no, they can't move in because I want it. And I'm like, excuse me?
Feeling pressured, Hull says she agreed to rent the house to Henyard and her boyfriend, Kamal Woods, who holds a 6-figure job at the township. Henyard signed the original lease, and on the line asking about her job.
You see here, she only put mayor for employment.
I'm sorry, I would have told her no. The property owner already had a family moving in. But the city girl mayor basically pushed her weight around to debo herself into this woman's house. And you see so cocky on the application, all she put was that she was a mayor instead of filling out the names of her employers.
That's because the truth is, when Tiffany had that job, she thought she was the employer. Yeah, she thought she didn't have to answer to anybody. The county prosecutor, Kim Fox, won't hold her accountable. She was too busy beating up her husband. Then the governor won't step in and do his job either. So that's why she thought she was Teflon tough and couldn't be touched. Up here writing mayor on an application she didn't deserve to have in the first place because another family had already secured a lease.
Henyard makes nearly $300,000 as mayor and township supervisor, but is the focus of an ongoing FBI investigation for extravagant spending, questionable contracts, and using tax dollars for personal gain. Hull says things started to unravel this summer when she was forced to raise the rent by $200 to $2,400 a month because her property taxes went up again.
So with that, I had to equate that into the rent. And Kamal said that he couldn't afford it.
She says Henyard and Woods refused to pay the extra rent in August, then stopped paying altogether.
Just janky. They couldn't pay the extra $200, but Kamal and Tiffany was out here riding around in $140,000 Tahoes, BMWs, and Range Rovers. She could buy all those wigs and all those clothes, but wouldn't pay to keep a roof over their heads. That's just pathetic. Sat their big grown behinds up there in that lady's house like that and refused to pay rent. So I guess she thought she could live there for free because she was a mayor? Once again, throwing her title around.
Did they pay for September?
No.
Did they pay for October?
No.
That's why you're trying to get them removed?
Yes.
Hull says not only are the couple thousands of dollars behind in rent, but they also changed the locks and garage door code, so she can't get inside.
If I push and go over there with the locksmith and try to change them back, I think that she's going to probably have me arrested.
So Hull went to court and filed an eviction lawsuit against Henyard and Woods. But Cook County sheriffs have tried and failed to serve that suit, both at the home and Village Hall. Now Hull is paying a process server to track one of them down. What position does this put you in?
A very hard position. I'm between a rock and a hard place. I haven't worked in several months, and I am fearful that I may lose the house.
She says Henyard blocked her months ago, but with all the controversy surrounding Henyard's spending of tax dollars, she wants to send the mayor a message.
At some point, you would have to understand that karma is going to catch up to you. Just pay your rent.
She says even if Henyard and her boyfriend come up with that money, she still wants them out of her house, which is on a month-to-month lease. We reached out to the couple and Henyard's criminal defense attorney, but so far have not received a response. Dane Placco, Fox 32 Chicago.
So Georgia gonna have to fix this. Salute, family. You say Georgia fix this. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, man, so y'all can come talk y'all talk. He put embarrassing, huh? Vote for the couch. What Queen said. Damn. Vote the couch. Salute to that, family. Michael B. Jordan's father's from South Central LA. Due to his work in Pan-Africanism. Oh, man. Y'all don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Yeah, she out of here, man. She is out of here. Salute, man. Dang. What Shattered Paradise video? Should I pull it up, family? What's up? Call dog, you want me to pull that up? I'm trying to get y'all to talk. Y'all talk in the chat. I guess people like calling in. I need to have a call in number. I forgot that. I got you. Pull it up. Got you. Got you. I ain't know that. Yeah. Okay. I ain't know what y'all was on. Good call though, call dog. Yeah, oh yeah, we ain't got that. I thought you may have had something. Tennille put it Sunday. We ain't got time for that. Man, but we co-signing. We co-signing Michael B. Jordan. He FBA certified, man. That's a fact. We ain't playing with that. We ain't playing with that. But we got some black people that's stuck in Dubai, right? What y'all think about that? Check this out. Probably have to chop this part up. All right, I'm finna pull this up. A lot of people said they're not sorry for black people stuck in Dubai. Check this out.
Everyone, I am still safe, but I am still here. Still don't have a flight. Airspace is still closed. At this point, we've extended our room for like a week because we just don't know how long we'll be. We're currently in the grocery store just trying to get like some type of something that we can make in the room so we're not constantly spending on money. We have contacted the U.S. Embassy for all the people who are in the comments saying that, and they're just saying shelter in place. Like there's no like extra instructions. Everyone.
Why the heck are Americans still traveling with all that stuff that's going on in the world? Iceman, what's good, family? Appreciate you. Are those blacks or Africans? No, he's saying she black American. What they saying? For real, man. Yeah. Shalat Renee is love, salute. So they stuck. It's a lot of people stuck, and a lot of people like, man, why you going there? Why is you there? You know, they be making they little money out there. But they can't get back with all what's going on.
I'm dead ass. I'm not playing. I swear to God. If you don't do something, I'm gonna burn your face. And let's see if you touch me out here in the street. If you don't do something, I'm gonna burn your face. And let's see if you touch me out here in the street. I'm dead ass. I'm not playing. I swear to God. Make a decision.
D1 business, you know they are price gouging big time out there. Yeah. That's Babylon 2.0. No. Yeah, they price gouging big time. Cash going up. It's crazy right now. She wasn't even stuck in Dubai. I don't know what that was, but they say it's a lot of black people that's stuck in Dubai right now. And nobody cares though. Like y'all said in the chat. Y'all not concerned about it. But it is a war going on right now. So they say. Iranian drone struck Dubai International Iranian drone strikes near Dubai International Airport. So it just struck Dubai Airport. Dubai just been getting hit. That's where all the oil at. Yeah. He said America's the first one to get it, huh? Americans are flying around like these other countries wanting them there. Okay. Now China's sending troops to the SF. Oh wow. That's what they saying. Big crazy. Man, no, that's the wrong one, y'all. My bad. That's the video he had. My bad, y'all. That's not. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know what we're gonna do about this. Food prices finna start going up. Dang, so all them people living in Dubai, they real estate just it crashed. This may be a good time to buy some of that on dollars. Hey, yo, Dubai real estate index has now lost 1/3 of its value. If you fly to Dubai and fly and trying to make money, no, you got to do that over the. You got to do that over the phone. Stock down. I'm glad I love being. All money ain't good money, right? Dang. You know what they say about stocks, man. I want the stocks to do like that in America. That's when we got to chomp in. Put all money in good money. Facts. Which one that? Quiet as kept. Stop now. Crude oil to be refined. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Gas gonna probably get to $5, fam. I'm letting stuff go. Yeah, family, that's the war. I don't know what to say about everybody stuck over there, but it's a bad time to be flying anywhere. They hitting the refineries. Black Magic, what's good, family? Stay y'all as and put period. To get $5, we already 5+ in California. Dang. Y'all already at 5. Ours is at $3.40. It was like $3.70 in Florida. But in the South, I think we got Texas. We got oil. Dang, I ain't know y'all was already at. Yeah, it's staying steady at 345. Yeah, cause Texas got they pumping oil out of Texas, so I don't know how we. Dang, Cali $5. That's crazy, fam. They trying to make us buy them electric cars. Street 19 in Fort Worth. I gotta hit me engine, man. That thing gonna have to sit. So why they taxing so much out there for it? That's crazy. It's 3 oil mile. That's crazy. Cali high, $7, bro. Is crazy. How high can it go? That's what we're gonna be thinking, like, because now they're gonna have to charge more for the food. Yeah, the food finna be next, man.
to be the next James Bond.
Just an audition.
James Bond is white. Greg Daniel, मर गया क्या साला?
I think they have to leave, right?
Shut up.
You're insane.
On Thursday, Iran's new supreme leader issued his first public statement since assuming the title from his father, who was killed in the early hours of the U.S.-Israeli attacks on Tehran. In the message, the younger Khamenei declared the Strait of Hormuz, gateway to some 20% of the world's oil, would remain closed. With gas prices spiking dramatically here in the United States since the beginning of the war, the Trump administration is scrambling to defend against perhaps Iran's most powerful weapon. NBC News business reporter Brian Chung has our Sunday focus.
If you fill up your gas tank at any point in the last week or two, you likely noticed it already.
Oh, I don't like it. Not at all.
It's way too much.
Nationwide gas prices averaging more than $3.60 this week, up more than 60 cents since the start of the war.
Tonight, America attacks Iran.
It's the largest jump in oil prices since the Russian invasion of Ukraine in 2022. And it's bringing back bad memories of the long gas lines of the 1970s, when the world's oil producers placed an embargo on exports to the U.S. Back then, the U.S. wasn't a major oil producer like it is today. After decades of domestic exploration and drilling, the U.S. is now the world's largest producer of oil. That's right, more than Saudi Arabia and more than Russia. And expanding it has been a key part of Donald Trump's presidency.
Drill, baby, drill.
That's right, more than Saudi Arabia and more than Russia.
So what the heck? We got the most oil, our prices shouldn't even be affected.
And expanding it has been a key part of Donald Trump's presidency.
Drill, baby, drill.
But energy dominance doesn't mean energy independence. John Kilduff is an energy analyst and partner at Again Capital. How could we be the #1 producer in the world but still be subject to a shock happening in the Middle East?
The shale oil that gets produced here in the United States is not very well suited, actually, for our U.S. Gulf Coast refiners. It goes elsewhere. We are in a global market. We're a major player, and prices would be astronomically higher if we weren't in the position that the United States is.
Enter Iran. Although it accounts for less than 5% of the world's oil production, its geographic position gives it strategic advantage over the Strait of Hormuz. Just 20 nautical miles at its narrowest point, it's a critical corridor for more than 20% of the world's oil.
Lovely, what's good?
And that traffic has come to a grinding halt due to attacks from Iran on ships that are trying to pass through. Iran's new supreme leader vowing to keep it shut down. The U.S. has floated the idea of using the military to escort boats through the strait. President Trump telling reporters Friday they will do that very soon. But until that happens, Kilduff says about 20 million barrels a day are being lost from the global supply. The White House making the controversial move this week to remove sanctions on Russian oil to help ease the pain.
If this situation isn't resolved in the next 2 to 4 weeks, we will be facing a full-blown energy crisis that rivals the 1970s situation.
Kilduff adding he could see gas prices reaching $4 a gallon within a week. You won't just feel that pain at the pump. Higher costs for jet fuel, diesel, and fertilizer means everything from air travel to the food you buy at the grocery store will become more expensive as well. Drivers across the country hoping to get some relief.
Horrible. I mean, that's bad. I mean, something needs to stop, needs to change.
And Brian joins me now live. Brian, good morning. As you point out, experts believe gas prices will continue to rise as the war continues. So in the meantime, what can drivers do to mitigate some of that cost?
Yeah, good morning, Willie. The first tip is first off to fuel up now, since prices at the pump are likely to be lower now than if you wait a little bit later down the line. But AAA has some advice for driving more efficiently as well to make sure you maximize the gas once it already is in your tank. Starting off with driving the speed limit, also avoid aggressive driving, use less air conditioning, check your tire pressure, and also be mindful of your car's weight. Again, as we heard from analysts, those gas prices could go up to $4 a gallon as soon as next week, and they're likely to remain elevated for as long as this conflict in Iran goes on. Willie?
Price moving up fast. Good tips there. Brian Chung, thanks so much.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.
They don't like to talk about these politics. Every time I go to, it's like they're trying to put a freeze on your boy, y'all.
War with Iran has sent gas prices soaring nationwide.
But it's been even worse right here in Southern California. It always is. CBS LA's Lisa Martinez is live at a gas station downtown where the price has topped $8 this morning. Elise, that's rough.
Good morning to you both. Yes, it's pretty much a jump scare anytime you drive by a gas station since the war broke out in Iran about 2 weeks ago. We're here at the Chevron, $8.71. Take a look at that. Although this gas station does price higher, at least $2 to $3 higher than other stations in the area. I guess they can get away with that. But let's take a look at what's going on. Nationwide, according to AAA, the average is $3.67. To compare, California, what we're paying, $5.48. That's a whopping $1.81 more per gallon. Let's take a look at locally, LA and Long Beach. We're paying $5.56 on average today. Yesterday it was $5.45, jumping up 11 cents. Last month, only $4.60. Those were the good old days, right? 96 cents higher today. Well, the war in Iran is disrupting oil shipments. That's raising prices on gas and other items as well. We always ask, why does California get hit harder than the rest? Well, we have stricter rules for cleaner burning gas blends and higher taxes as well. Plus, our supply is low. We have our own issues there. The average in California right now, $5.48. Yesterday, $5.41. Last month, $4.57, up 91 cents. Well, now, in a controversial move to offset this, President Trump signed an executive order to demand the resumption of offshore oil drilling along the California coast at the site of a devastating oil spill back in 2015. He's invoking the emergency powers under the Defense Production Act, allowing the Department of Energy to restore operations at a Santa Ynez pipeline along the Santa Barbara coast. You may remember back in 2015, there was a massive oil spill, dumping more than 140,000 gallons of oil into one of the West Coast's most biologically diverse areas. I was working in Santa Barbara at the time. I covered that. It was an absolute disaster. Environmental advocates expressing alarm this morning. And here's what Governor Gavin Newsom had to say. Quote, Donald Trump started a war, admitted it would spike gas prices nationwide, and told Americans it was a small price to pay. Now he's using this crisis of his own making to attempt what he's wanted to do for years, open California's coast for his oil industry friends so they can poison our beaches. That wouldn't lower prices by a cent. And that is likely true. It won't lower the cost of gas by much by restarting that oil pipeline. But again, we are hurting, and the pain at the pump is not expected to ease anytime soon. Gas prices, they always go up pretty quick, but they tend to drop slowly. So more pain at the pump in the coming days and likely weeks. Gonna send it back to you.
All right, we got to save as much as we can. Elise, thank you so much. Well, here's another look at our local average gas prices. They are all up across SoCal, with the lowest being the IE at an average of $5.45.
Can't stand them. Yeah, man, the gas prices getting crazy, y'all. Food prices gonna go up next. I keep saying it's a short term, but that's what we're looking at. Gavin is dumb short term, my behind. And they trying to run it up right now before the midterm. Salute family. Canned goods is a must. FBA, that would probably get him off. They wouldn't be able to pay him off to sell out. Oh, yeah. We're about to start crashing out hard. Yeah, family, we got to get to moving on something, you know? Crazy, they wrote a whole book and said that this is the downfall project of 2025. Yeah. So, yeah, man. Anything you can stock up on, water, detergent, bleach. Yeah, man, and this is a perfect time for us to start coming together and spending our money with us only. This is a perfect time. I appreciate that, y'all. Delineation is a must, huh? Yeah, seems like they hitting my. They be trying to make my channel staticky, so I can't. Every time I try to talk about this war, it's like, I be chopping and stuff. Knowing how to gather resources is key. Yeah. Yeah. Did you reach out to True Products yet? I didn't reach out to them yet, family. But we got our meeting tomorrow, so I had that in one of my notes. Those is one of the businesses that I wrote down that I want to reach out to try to push. I want to start pushing our businesses, so that's what I got coming. Especially valuable needs like detergent, stuff like that. This will probably be a good time too, man, to get that out there, to get our people businesses out there. I appreciate Queen Glamazon and Lotus, everybody called dog who been in that meeting. But I'm gonna look into that Sergeant for real. They on the list. I'm glad you reminded me though too, because make sure we bring that up. We ready to get the ball rolling. Shout out to Queen Amazon, man. Y'all awesome. We got an awesome, good group of people. So we trying to make the best of what we got. How Mama Lisa say, can you hear me? Can you hear me? She need to get that trademark. We in this thing together. For real, man. I appreciate that. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. Some businesses, I think some of the things, the toilet paper, the soap and cleaning, things that we really need, we got to get those out there, you know. And the ancestors will be proud. That's what's up, family. Yeah. Yeah, for real. For real, man. But yeah. I need to go camping and fishing. V said, I grow half bread makers, freeze dryers. Okay, so you grow bread makers. Explain. Oh, Renee said we got a black business toilet paper. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to really, we gonna have a meeting on that tomorrow. So I'm glad y'all just got to give me the businesses because you know, I do a lot of content and I want to make sure the essentials. I want to get the essentials first, like toilet paper, soap and cleaning products, you know, things like that we can get deals on. I have bread makers and 2 freeze dryers, grow food. Yeah. Write a self-help book called Make It or Break It. Man, we could put that together and market it, man. We want to have something for the people too, man. Trees give you paper. Iceman. For real, for real. For real, for real. I need to get a deep freezer. I got a deep freezer too, man. Definitely need to get my growing skills up. So right, we had turpine from pine. Yeah. She said people can get a digital soil tester. I need to get into that. I like that. I want to grow food, but 3 damn cats all over the neighborhood. No tissue needed. Big fact. Yeah. Big fact. Big fact. We need to learn how to store food with no electricity also. Big salute call, dog. Yeah. All that. We need to know how to do that. Because food prices is next. You feel me? Food prices is next, family. Yeah, I'm finna show y'all a little bit of. We already know how to store food. Yeah. Yeah, we know how to store food, but not like that. This how y'all look. This how everybody gonna be eating in a minute. Let me show y'all. This how people gonna be eating. Man. Hold on, man. Yeah, they gonna definitely pull this one off. Yeah, I'll go ahead and hit the chat though, man. So I ain't even gonna let them. That's crazy. That is small though, family. I'm gonna have to edit that out though. I left and came back. What type of weird stuff we got going on? We went to food prices, man. Food prices. I just was saying this is with food being how it is. That's how we're gonna be eating now. With the baby knife. What? Yeah, man. They Jamaican gotta eat all that meal. Yeah, family. Yeah. I got a nice little dish in there. But yeah, family, y'all know how we do. We going from drunk sticks to spam to hunting. And the immigrants will get more food stamps. Dang. Getting us started. Pinky, you right. We gotta start. Wait, listen, we gotta keep exposing how they giving all the money to them illegals. We got more videos of that coming up for sure. I just go in my backyard and control a rabbit out my meal, American bushmeat. For real. So you going in and stuff eating. But it's gonna make comeback. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fasting going on. It is Ramadan too. So a lot of people fast. I get hungry. Yeah, man. They playing with our food prices right now. But chilling on the great. Yeah, family. Y'all know we go live Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, man. Tapping in. We got our meeting tomorrow, man, at 10. But y'all got some sugar. My mom has a garden in our backyard. Yeah, we're trying to push these. We're gonna be doing a lot of marketing, man, trying to push these essentials out. Even the farmers. We're gonna have to get connected. It's a good time to it's like it's gonna force us to get united. I can't BS. I bought 2 years of ration during COVID. I still have. For real. We need people that can sew also make clothes. Yeah, man, full manufacturing. That's what we want to do. Fully be manufacturing everything. That's what's up. But it's coming, man. We uniting everything coming along, but y'all know what it is, but we're gonna jump back. We'll jump back on Tuesday, but we got our meeting tomorrow. Our think tank. We got a couple meetings, but my daughter sews and can make clothes. Yeah, man, I know somebody. I mean, one of my homies was saying that they know, like, you could sew things as long as you get the cloth. That's cool. Water is the key. Salute, man. Vision without consciousness is blindness. For real. I appreciate that, Elder Craft. For real. We got the visions already, man. We just trying to make it happen. But I appreciate everybody, man, for tapping in, man. I appreciate you. We're going back live on Tuesday. We're going to have some content coming out, but we're going to have some information about how we're going to be pushing us together to making sure we're keeping all the money in these times. We need all money in. So make sure we shopping with us as much as we can, making sure we spending money with us. And FBA all day, B1 reparations. Y'all know how we do. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Always love y'all. Hit that like button on your way out. We gonna see y'all on the next one. Y'all know we got a meeting tomorrow, so y'all stay safe out there and put us first. Y'all know how we do. Peace and love.